The reason why you're in a rut right now isn't because of motivation, it's because of your routine. Specifically, think back to this morning. What's the first thing that you did? Most people will, if you're being honest with yourself, will say that they reach for their phone first thing in the morning. And truth be told, when I was scrolling 10 hours a day, I would do the exact same thing. And then I would lie to myself later, say that, oh, today's a bad day, I lack motivation. When in reality, all I had to do was just like shower and eat, and already I'd have a good start to my day. That's the problem that most people get mixed up in, is that they think they need motivation when in reality they're just looking back to the past. You need to flip that around and realize your routine is actually what's going to get you out of the rut, not any urge of motivation. And I think the big reason why this misconception even happens is because, for me at least, there would come to a point in every rut that I had where I would get so pissed off that I'd be like, fuck this. And I'd finally like do a few actions and get right dialed back on track again. But the thing is, you don't have to wait until that breaking point. You don't have to wait until you're finally, God damn, I gotta change, right? You don't have to wait for that. Instead, what you can do is just start the day, or wherever part of your day you're in, use this part of the day as your reset. So the thing is, right, you're not going to get enough motivation right now to stop, right? Especially I'm considering you're in a rut right now. It's so difficult to, like, while you're scrolling, gooning, probably eating junk food, it's so difficult to stop that when you're in the middle of it, right? You're not going to be on a 5-hour scrolling streak on Instagram and all of a sudden be like, no, I'm going to turn around my day. Like, fuck no, you're not going to do that. But what you are going to do is keep going, because you just think, oh, eventually I'll stop, right? You don't need to wait for that. Instead, what genuinely helps me get out of ruts so quickly is to have a reset routine, right? Not even a full day routine, a reset routine. For me, I'm not even playing when I say this. My reset routine is first thing when I wake up, shower and cook breakfast. I'm not even joking with you. I'm being so dead serious, because on the days when I would have a rut, I wouldn't do those things, right? It sounds kind of disgusting to tell you, but it's like I wouldn't shower when I woke up, and I also wouldn't eat. And so I'd literally be scrolling on Instagram or YouTube. I would be hungry, but instead of making myself food or eating something from the fridge, I would keep scrolling. And so I'd keep scrolling, so much so to the point where I was literally hungry and I still didn't want to stop scrolling. And so when you actually want to stop, right, get that reset routine going, you have to make it so that it's simple enough to where even on the worst day, let's say your whole family died, that you would still do it, but hard enough to where you actually have to stop scrolling, right? It's not as simple as just like standing up, right? For me, again, showering and cooking, because you do that, you already have a good start to your day, right? Like, you're not going to be scrolling for the first 10 hours of the day when first thing you woke up, cold shower. Really, the point of this video is to make you realize that getting out of a rut, it seems more difficult than it is, when in reality it's very simple. You don't even need a full daily routine, a whole task list or anything. You just need something to turn around your day, even on the worst days, those days where you're feeling like you don't even want to stand up out of bed. You need a kind of routine that is so simple that even on the worst days you could do it. And that's how I honestly get out of ruts. It's not anything difficult, right? I've been helping people with the scrolling addiction and procrastination for probably years at this point. And the biggest thing that separates the guys who scroll all day, the consumers, from the guys who actually get out there and build something, is the routine. And so if you are struggling in this right now, you're scrolling all day, you're being a consumer, then there's a link in the description to where I help guys one-on-one personally get out of that consumer mindset and into the build a routine. If you're interested, link in the description. It's just a quick Google form. And at worst, it's a way to get in contact with me. Go ahead and click it.